Okay, guys, for today's freaky traditude, I bring you the most haunted cemetery in Michigan, Mouth Cemetery. And it is a designated historic spot. And I have to say, this rates right up there with like Spider's Gate Haunted Cemetery in Massachusetts as freaky. It's in the woods, like, yeah. As far as freaky cemeteries go, this beat it. It's called Mouth Cemetery because on the other side of here is Lake Michigan. And it's got, here we go. Now, it's got every element of it's got every element of creep that you need. It's on Native American tribes that battled and killed each other in like the 1600s. Then there's graves in this cemetery that predate Michigan as a state. Oh, look at what ran. Oh, it's even scaring squirrels. Oh, it's got squirrels running away. Mouth Cemetery, the earliest identified grave in this cemetery and the oldest burial ground in the White River. Oh, there's also a haunted lighthouse near here, guys. And there's the lighthouse keeper and his wife are buried here too. It's freaky. Okay. There were graves here prior to that time, 76. So there's 76 graves in this freaky place. And I will take you to there's a very scary story that's not on this board that I know that goes with it. Let's see. Okay, because there's wooden crosses. Yeah, how do you know it's old? There's wooden crosses where they're not marked. Yes. Oh, it's freaky. It's just a level of it. It's out in the woods. I mean, it's just toppled gravestones, the whole thing. Many of the area's pioneers are Captain William Robinson. That's the guy, the lighthouse keeper, who died, and his wife. And I'm going to butcher her name, Castle McKee Anderson, an Ottawa woman who died at the age of 110 in 1897. So I'm guessing she was probably Native American. They didn't, but why I don't know, that even if I was Native American, I wouldn't want to be buried here. No, it's freaky. Okay, and then here is the other story that goes with this place that's really creepy, and I don't know where it is, which is kind of good. Oh, okay, well, I'll say, here's some creepy. It's the Leaning Tower of Louis Schultz. Oh my God. 1846 to 1940. Mother. Oh, that's sad. Father. Backwards. Oh, a backwards father. I know something about them. And then, who's this, the child? What did he put his mother and father next to him? It's creepy. Okay, here's like a hole where you're like, what's down here? Is there a clown? Is there Pennywise, are you in there? No, don't ask for it. Ew. Do not ask for it, not in this place. Okay, so here's the other creep story about this creepy place. There was a guy here, Joseph Sidol, and he's like right out of Hollywood casting central for scary characters. Speaking of scary, what is in here? Oh, it's got like all these like locked boxes. Wow, look at that, guys. Levi Kendrick, 1847 to 1865, 47, 57, 67. Oh, he wasn't even 20. Oh, but look at the freaky little boxes. Little children boxes. Oh, ew. Freaky. Freak alert. Okay, back to this other story of this guy that's buried here that brings all the bad karma to the place. His name was Joseph Sidol, and he lived here in this place is in a town called Montague, Michigan. And the river and the lake actually right through these trees. Let's see, a lot of people, this is Well, here's some newer graves. The Reeves are here. Yeah, the Reeves. I know some Reeves that they died in a plane crash. I didn't really know them, but my family took their real estate business over. That's the way to get them, huh? How to get real estate of the Reeds? You could just, it's a grave mistake. Ha, that's a grave mistake. Ew. Okay, not them. These people are probably nice. This is a weird grave, though, right? Like, it's got the heads in it. Norman Olo Sargent. What did they had their birthday. Forgive my mistakes? Okay. Love your triumphs. Wee. What's her saying? What does Lenora Calkins Sargent say about that? Love is how we earn our wings. Flap, 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 flap. Okay, I like Lenora. I like the wife better than the husband in this scenario. Oh, this scenario is scary. I've got to finish my freaky story about this place because there's a lore here that there's a place called, I hope this ain't it, the Devil's Chair. That doesn't look like it. Okay. You don't know, like, what is this, like candle wax or something? Oh, it is candle wax. Okay, things you don't want to find in a cemetery. Candle wax. Yeah, I would rate that as like, if we're doing like top 10 things not to find in the most haunted cemetery in Michigan. Oh, well, a flag's all right. But like, okay. Back to I don't want to, this Devil's Chair thing. Oh, it's just like, this is like the devil's indentation right there. Oh, and then there's like leaves. This place is just scary, creepy, very haunted, and you feel like it. So, as we wander through the 76 marked graves, there's how many unmarked graves, Just say no. Okay, so back to the story of Joseph Sidol. He was like close, they don't use the word spiritualist, but he is like something, like I said, out of Hollywood casting for a horror movie. He was supposedly a psychic. And he actually worked for Teddy Roosevelt in the movies. And then he was able to help the cops in Chicago solve murders after he apparently foretold the death of his sickly older brother. That was how he got his reputation as a psychic. I say he could have just offed the older brother and then said, oh, he's going to die on this day. Because he did it again. Oops, he did it again. He did it twice. He also determined 2 weeks prior to his father's death when his father would be dead. So that could be signs that he was also a murderer, but yeah. So within this cemetery is like a newer cemetery. It's like a cemetery within a cemetery. Okay. And I'm not, you know what? If you guys see any orbs or anything freaky, let me know, because the vibe right now is heavy. So I will get you to the legend of the Devil's Chair that comes along with this place, because this is why I think it competes with Spider's Gate. It's very scary. But for now, oh yes, okay, see the murky water down there? Actually, it may have won the competition. This one's got Native American burial grounds. Check, that's real scary. Then it's got, freaky mouths of water, dead bodies of water down there. Oh, that's weird. And it's got, the haunting stories of all that. Oh, here we are. So, okay, this is the Robinson family. Oh, back to you, Mr. Robinson. Just kidding. Following the family members are found in this cemetery. How do you find them? Turns out you can find them random, just looking at their graves. Okay, so the creepy thing about the lighthouse keeper is the lighthouse is supposed to be haunted too. So bring the haunted people to the haunted cemetery. Ow! And then who buys a house? There is a house. Okay. This is getting to be like the cabin in the woods. Oh, but graves in the woods. Oh, it's worse than graves and haunted. Oh, it's weird. And then there's like, do I lost it here? Oh yeah, like the toppled graves. Josephine died. How old was she? Age, 7 months? 7 more for something. Oh, and it's got look at it, it's got like a dead tulip on it. Either a dead tulip or a plastic tulip. It's creepy. With the toppled grave. Oh man, this place is freaky. I have not even finished the devil's chair story. So, anyway, Joseph Sidol was from Kalamazoo, Michigan. Where to be, but move out to the sticks, out here. He lived here. This was called, like, at one time, the Valley of the Pines when he was here. And he would entertain people. This looks like an entertaining place. Probably this would be like the devil's chair. Ugh. Anyway, when they buried him here, there was a chair that was put on top of his grave. And what do you need but a creepy psychic chair, right? That you sit in it, and then shortly after you apparently die if you sit in the chair. And this was proven out in 1979. A kid came out, tempted fate, sat in the devil's chair. He didn't go to World War II. He died in 1979 after sitting in the devil's chair. Good thing he's not buried here. Hey. Oh, this is weird. It's got the yin yang. I'm serious. Robert Craig Markowitz, there's something wrong with your yin yang. 48 years, like, was someone punishing you? Oh, this is weird. And then there's even weirder, like, okay, there's weird, and then there's like parts of the cemetery within the cemetery, urns and toppled graves and weird fences. Dare we go over the fence? Let's cross the fence. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm talking to you about the devil's chair. And look at, there's 2 chairs. Okay, back up off that. I'm backing up off that. And I've already been out to like the woods where they hang people. This is like, okay, I'm back. So what, did you like have your own cemetery with a couple chairs over there? Oh. So the legend of the devil's chair and Joseph Sidol, this psychic guy, was that if you sat in it, you would die the next day. The kid that did it, what was his name? Troy something or other. It took him like a week, but he did die in a car accident after sitting in the devil's chair. So eventually there were people, thrill seekers, whatever, tempting fate out here. They removed the devil's chair. But the removal of the devil's chair does not remove ghosts. So let me be quiet for a second. And if any spirit wants to make itself known, don't say it. Just be quiet. Yeah. Oh, look, okay, this is weird on this headstone. Like funerary equipment, things that need to be repaired. Look at that. Yeah. Is that a portal to the netherworld? No, thank you. I mean, if it is, I'm not going to find out because I'm not going down there. We already saw like the hole with it in it. No thanks. Okay. Yeah, but look at this, guys. I mean, literally like in the middle of the woods, in the middle of nowhere. Oh, above like Michigan. Okay, that's just this is weird. And then there's private property. You can keep the private property. This is public creepy land. Oh. Died May 23rd. Oh. Okay, but look at all these toppled graves. Oh. That's weird. Oh, and this one's all, what is this? Oh, Okay. One's going, this is the leaning left, leaning right, leaning. I'm not going to touch it. Bad karma. I'm already freaking out about the whole double chair thing. You mentioned it, your stomach gets tight. This place is, if you really want a haunting, freaky, scary place that is in Michigan, and this is supposedly the most haunted cemetery, and I believe it because I am not Joseph Sidol. I'm not a psychic. He wrote a book like I think it was like Gates to the Mind or something, where he thought anyone could tap into psychic ability. Yeah, if you were predicting death and you're the murderer, then you're not psychic, you're just freaky. Oh, ew. But this place is, yeah, it is. Oh, God, freaky. Oh, look at, okay, I'm going to go into this one more spot. I can go one more spot. Ew, like 2 indentations. Oh, like his and hers. Oh, all right, well, somebody's remembering, I don't know what kind of, oh, that's a Masonic, right? Someone who knows about Masonic things, tell me, that's a Masonic thing here, yeah? Nicolas Cage, where are you? What was that? I keep forgetting that name. National Trust? No, National Treasure. You know, the Nicolas Cage. He's always Nicolas Cage, whatever, playing that weird character where he has to unwind all the Masonic symbols. Yeah, this is called not the place to do that. Oh, yeah, this place is, I've almost had about my fill about the whole thing out here because my stomach's getting worse and worse, which that tells me it drags you down. Oh, yeah. Okay. Speaking of being dragged down, these people are way down. This is freaky. You know what's always interesting about these ones in the early 1900s? They tell you how old they are down to like the days. That's weird. Oh, here, died. To make sure. Oh, my parents could visit here. They'd be happy. Put me under there and say when she died. My parents were, your parents want to kill you. Hey, and your ex already tried. Sorry, I'm still above ground. Oh, okay. And even we survived the candle wax thing, but like, oh, George's. Okay. The place is just, and then there's like, maybe this is like, okay, here's some good karma, I guess, in the middle on this stump is it's like this is weird, right, guys? Like, okay, they're trying to get rid of the energy, I guess, but like, the sunglasses, like, Elvis while you're in the building. Oh my God. And there's, in case you don't like Budweiser, then they've got root beer next to it, or it's filled with water. Oh, these things are, he's got one lone cross, but then I just can't. He's got what, pins? What do you like? Been in my car? No, just kidding. Like underlining, highlighting all these legal things? Oh, it's got a quarter. Hey, if you come out here, guys, you can make yourself rich. Oh, no, you can get a whole 50 cents. I wouldn't take it. Oh, right there's 75, 85, 9. You can get a whole dollar. Oh, man. Yeah, no, weird. Okay, this is, maybe there were some Jewish people out here. They put rocks on things to get rid of the golems. That is the tradition of Jews. That is to keep the spirit grounded and to keep out the demons, the devils. That's the Jewish tradition. There's be a lot of us in the house. Yeah, okay. That's freaky. That's not freaky. That's cool. That's cool. That's kind of creepy with the bottle thing. Like, can't we just do the rock thing, Rock it for Jewish traditions. Like, that's a decent one. Keep out the golems. Yes. So, here, that's today's gratitude for today. Just for today. We're traveling with attitude. We're keeping out the golems. And we bring you what comes out of the spooky darkness, which is Haunted Mouth Cemetery. So keep having your gratitude travel with attitude.